my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky. It's the tight.
Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. That's right. On time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early.
These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's not that easy.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky.
How is it, Dave?
It's tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky. In New York, the people talking try to make us rhyme. They really hawk, but we just walk because we have no time.
And in the city, it's a pity, cause we just can't hide. Tinted windows don't mean nothing, they know who's inside.
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky.
How is it, D?
Tricky. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky. Tricky, huh?
When I wake up, people take up mostly all of my time. I'm not singing, funky, bringing, cause I make up a rhyme.
I'm not bragging, people nagging, cause they think I'm a star. Always tearing what I'm wearing, I think they're going too far.
A girl named Carol follows Daryl every gig we play. Then she dissed her and dismissed her, now she's shocking Jay.
I ain't lying, cause my father, cause he's down with me. It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky.
How is that?
It's tricky to rock around. That's right, on time it's tricky.
We don't use.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Detroit Lions. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here's Milton. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. 70. Cougar 19. Cougar 19.
A give running right, ETN. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Cooper on the
No gain on the play. It'll be second down. The Lions at 7-3 now on the year. And they've been in a great groove. Winners of 7 of their last 10 now on the year.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get this off to ETN. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it. And really gets them amped up as they go forward.
To throw is Milton. ETN bringing in another one. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. So no gain on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Come on.
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On 4th down, Milton hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's the rookie from Tennessee. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now, this defense for the Lions, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
How'd you like to be the quarterback reviewing the game tape from last week and seeing this defense on the spot on almost every snap? If the ball was in the air, they took it away. If the ball was pop free, they picked it up. 5 takeaways in last week's game.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 5.
Here we go.
Mechie, the man in motion. Now it's Burrow. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense, you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1.
Bronco 80, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Milton. And we'll go right back to Andrews. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pick.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion or picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
Bronco 80, Dragon 60. Go.
Here's Milton now to throw. Finding ETN here, catching it on the out route.
Not only did we just see back-to-back nice gains, but we're also seeing the confidence rise, not just for the guy who caught it, but the guy throwing it as well.
And these back-to-back catches here out of the backfield, that can set something up downfield in a later sequence, right?
A lot of the time, it starts to draw the defense closer to the line of scrimmage. So to your point, show this swing pass, show this check down. Maybe later on, you heave one deep and you catch him close to the spot.
And this time, he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
7-yard gain.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. At that time, they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Less than a minute to go here in a scoreless first quarter to this point. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down.
Oh, that's a big beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Now 2nd and 5. Throwing is Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. That's on the guard, David Edwards.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Okay, break.
Straight ahead, Etienne. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now he's going to step up and run. Caught it up, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. And he's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. Mark Andrews, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0.
Giants nothing. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And they'll get this one up. It's about the 39 here. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
The 39-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. It's caught downfield by Mechie. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On first down, Sampson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks up at the line of scrimmage. It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Ayuk going to go in motion right. Now it's Burrow. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let it just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
And 10 yards to go.
On one, ready?
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now Burrow. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 28. 11 yards for number 11.
First down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
They'll try the left side. Sampson. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
180. Right up.
Burrow will throw. Over the middle and taken in by Laporta. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
A gain of 10.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Hands it off out again. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Calling a gain of 2 as they're knocking on the door now. 3rd and goal.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. Third and goal. Burrow to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Kaimi Fairbairn for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. Fairbairn able to put this one through. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Second and 2. That one finds Pierce right side. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's good. Lions. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. It's Williams on the catch. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
I do have to admit, I like it when it all comes together. When the top part, catching the football, right, whether you're catching it with your hands or cradling it, comes together with the legs, in this case the feet, do a little toe tap to stay in bounds and complete the catch.
And a great job by our crew on the camera shot. Love when you see the grass or on the field turf, those rubber pellets flying up. Great catch. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Let's go. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Yet again, targeting it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be second down.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there's a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
On 1, ready?
Here's a second and 5 now from the 25.
Here we go. Wide 80. What is that?
Burrow looking to pass. Right side completes to Mechie. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
12, 12, 12.
Out. He's coming, double up.
Stop.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts. An anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, New York.
Right, 80. 11, 11, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12, 12. 11, 11. Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. That's to the running back, Dylan Sampson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
First down. First and 10 at the 38.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
A 55-yard attempt.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away, no good. And that will keep this a 4-point game.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke set to kick off.
The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
It's a gain of 8.
Good yardage there on first down, exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
11, 12, 12.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. That one complete to McConkey. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And the Giants first down. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Giants.
A run up the middle with Irving. And he's going to get it across the midfield, straight into Lion territory.
He's across midfield.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
First down for the Giants as they pick up 12. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the third quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And this one finds McConkey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. First and 10. Up the middle they go. Sampson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Excellent job defensively there from Kobe Turner.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15. Now back to throw. Caught left side by Mechie. That'll give him 8 that time. Third and 7 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Kendrick Bourne, his first touchdown on the year. And the Giants have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
Six to score, Giants 10, Lions 7. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5.
Come on. Hit. 60 Bison.
Here's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a first down.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence. The big plays are out there.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Right, the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. They'll try and set up the screen to ETN. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Travis Etienne, 31 yards. And the Lions have retaken a third-quarter lead. On his loop for the extra point. And that makes it 14-10. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Giants. Now this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on, and remember what I said. It's not always an adjustment at halftime. Sometimes just remembering the game plan and playing better, tuning it up and just working through it methodically. They got it done in this case.
Of course, I'll always remember that appearance because I had on a brown belt with black shoes, and you pointed that out in front of the crowd. So thanks for that.
I said that out loud?
You did.
My bad.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go, here we go. Viking.
To throw is Milton. ETN bringing in another one. Big gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
ETN up the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He'd had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Milton now to throw. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5.
It's a gain of 30.
A big play that time on the catch and run. 31 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Bronco 80. Warriors 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Come 19. Come 19.
Now Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another completion.
They got into the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal? ETN. And trying to shake free, but ETN cannot. The defense will stop him short. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal. Well, obviously you can take the field goal here and tie it, or you can be gutsy. What are you doing?
Oh, man, come on. Let's be gutsy. Let's go get it, because to me, after this drive in this spot, a field goal feels like a disappointment. Go get it. Go get it done. And let your team know you're with them.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And now look at him go. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big, big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making the play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
And that's called winning at the point of attack, isn't it? Right there at the line of scrimmage. I know he's a little bummed out now. He doesn't get credit for a tackle for a loss. But no gain, his guys will take that.
And speaking of winning, to be as cheesy as we can, he was the winner of the NFC Defensive Player of the Week award from last week. So he's really stringing together some good football.
So not only did he get a gold star, he might have gotten a gold watch too, huh?
And that went into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That one good for 26 and a first down.
These guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
Get set.
They'll run on first down. Sampson. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Touchdown, New York.
Dylan Sampson hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
First and 10 at the 48.
To throw, it's Milton. The 20. 5, touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Lions have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Lions, 21. Tyler Luke set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. He's got the hook up downfield to McConkey. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Here we go.
Now a handoff up the middle. Sampson trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Gun.
They'll keep it on the ground. Sampson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
180.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. And a nice job there defensively to contain him and get him to the ground a few yards short of the first down marker. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
Yep. 11. 180. It's hot. 12.
They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Lad McConkey from 6 yards away. And the Giants' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing is Milton. He'll get this off to ETN. And just 3 yards on the catch there. They couldn't get away. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Milton. And that one going to come up short. Low throw. Something we haven't really seen much of from him. An incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good. 4 on Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the Lions linemen might have moved. The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15.
70 range. Come on.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Now 3rd down and 7.
11 mighty. 11 MT tank. 11 MT tank.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. They'll try to do this, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Lions will take over. Here's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Connecting with Andrews. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before it's taken down. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Milton. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
Touchdown.
Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized and they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
So here we go, 45 seconds left, and things have boiled down to this onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. A big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Here we go.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll start with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they'll indeed take a knee. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about
Take that pain, pass it down like bottles on the wall. Mama said her dad's to blame, but that's his daddy's fault. Oh, there's no one left to call. You stay up counting down the days till you make your escape, but you're afraid you can outrun what's running through your veins. Oh, you're carrying the weight in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, we got each other, and if you got tomorrow, then you still got time to break the chain that left you scarred from where you came into who you are. Oh, my brother, you don't have to follow in your bloodline. Oh, I won't pretend that I know half the hell you've seen, but that don't mean it's something that you're destined to repeat. Oh, you're stronger than you think. You know it has to end, but you don't know where to start. You can pack your bags and I'll meet you where you are. Oh, I'll be waiting in the car in the dead of night on that broken road. I won't let you walk alone. Oh, my brother,